Hello everyone and welcome back to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. In this video we're going to be tackling the brand new characters Friendship Quest, Sally's Uncanny Romance. Now for anyone who has just joined us, Sally is part of the free update on Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I can drop a link on how to get Sally in the comments below, but short story is you just check your mail and do a quick quest with Jack in mind. Now this quest is a nice one because it revolves around Sally and Jack's romance. Star-crossed lovers. Sally is a bit weirded out by being back in the valley after such a long time, so she's afraid that she won't be able to approach Jack without her mojo or her confidence. So she is going to give you 10 of these lovely seeds that you need to plant and grow. They'll take 15 minutes to manifest. Probably longer if, like me, your biome is an absolute state and you need to clear out a lot of space. Funnily enough, you will need to clear up a bit of space around this because you'll have to put a lot of furniture down toward the end, which is a nightmare for me. But anyway, we will press on. So yes, like I said, plant these and wait 15 minutes. So pop on the kettle and walk the dog, do the hoovering, or just sit patiently and watch as time flies by. And hey presto, there you go, your beautiful little blooms, which Sally says are poisonous and dangerous, so approach with caution. Hand her the blooms, and again it's explained now that your dreamlight magic has protected you from being killed by them. So lucky us. I think she was kind of hedging her bets there. Yeah, she was worried. She was literally standing beside me for 10-15 minutes. She could have expressed that worry a little bit better. But anyway, she's using these flowers to create a perfume, which happy days will hopefully give her the confidence to go and put a spring in her step. So then we have to talk to Jack about his upcoming date with Sally, and this is because Jack is very focused on science, so he needs to be refocused, and I suppose we just have to kind of declutter his mind. And it's literally decluttering because we're taking stones and giving them back. Because he's kind of fixated on crazy things. His animations are great, aren't they? It's nice to be revisiting these old characters. I say as the fairy godmother's in the background, begging for content. She is actually, there's a new skin for her in the new Star Path, so I suppose it's not all bad for her. There are butterflies around, which means Mirabelle is close by. We're on high alert, lads. So what we have to do is we have to grab night shards for Jack, and the quest is to collect them, but you can actually refine them in your craft store. Sorry, not craft store, craft bench. So just go to your where is it now? Refined materials, and there you see night shards. You actually don't need to dig them up and find them and things like that. I was a bit confused. Then we have to go and bring them to Jack, who has ran away on us. He is found in the Forgotten Lands. How could we forget? Ba-dum-bum. Now, as you can see, I have pumpkins everywhere because we were speed leveling Sally, and we've basically turned the entire place into Pumpkin Kingdom, which is bad, lads. So now what's going to happen is you just have to sit back, relax, and enjoy the awkwardness of Sally and Jack romancing each other in a date. Kind of envy Mike in the background there, just fishing along, not minding his own business. Don't be bringing my name into it, Jack. So yeah, it's a nice tie. It's a nice tie to the film where Sally keeps on doing herself and losing her limbs and stuff, so he made a needle for her. How often are you saying I'm clumsy, Jack? Dun dun dun. Sorry about that camera angle there. You must admit you end up in pieces rather frequently. Oh god. To be honest, this is like my version of dating, so I think it's going well. I think the game is going to maybe tell a different story though. You want me to jump out of another tower for you? Yeah, see, it's just a mistranslation.
Turn up the sun.
If you were going to save me against Sally, you wouldn't rip yourself apart. Now, we can't actually talk to Sally because there's too many things cluttered around her, so we have to clear the area so we can actually talk to her. I'll do a special video where I clean up this with the Forgotten Lands. So yeah, slow down, calm down. All is not lost. So we have to then talk to a few other villagers to see if we can reignite the spark between the two of them in a better way. And who better to trust than Minnie Mouse, who is obviously in love with Mickey, and Daisy Duck, who I wouldn't trust with a pair of scissors to advise me. So a good mix of logic and insanity.
I hope Max.
Minnie's just down here, so we're just going to stroll. And here she is here.
Come here.
And Minnie has some nice suggestions, which is cooking and decorating. So I just go to Minnie first. I'd be curious to see what happens if you go to Daisy first, because Daisy kind of just reaffirms Minnie's ideas. I'd love to know what the plot or what the dialogue changes. But yeah, she gives you a recipe for gingerbread cookies with a Halloween twist and caramel apples. Or candy apples, sorry. So yeah, if you'd really want to make the date special, you need to go around the holiday tree portal that Jack first came through, which is the tree with the pumpkin face on it, which has kind of tripped up an awful lot of people in the past. So hopefully you can find and remember where the tree is. I have a rough idea where it is in my biome. Hopefully you do too. Now for Daisy, I'm not even going to check the map. I'm close enough to the boutique, so we're just going to pop in there where she is always going to be doing, and she's going to be fishing for some reason. I knew there was a pond in there. So yeah, Daisy just kind of doesn't bring anything much in mind, so just treats and with a Halloween twist. Make the cookies in the shape of a skull. Yeah, so it's Halloween themed food. Sure, why not? Then you just need to get yourself to your kitchen, where you can make your holiday treats. Now, the candy apples was already in my recipe, and I spent ages trying to look for these cookies, and I couldn't until I remembered, lads. Learn from my mistakes that I needed to learn the recipe. So Minnie gave you the recipe, and it's for Halloween cookies that actually look really cool. They've got like Jack Skellington face on them, so perfect for actually making and decorating. Now we're heading into Christmas time now, but for next year. So yeah, there. I'm going to make a few of them actually, just because why not? They're a 3-star recipe, and they're pretty easy to do. You should have loads of them, so loads of those ingredients. And then this is where things got a little dicey for me. Because I thought, right lads, I'll clear a tiny bit of space and I'll put down furniture just to decorate the date night, and then look what happens, maximum number of items reached, and I'm actually 200 items above my recommended allowance, and that's because of all the pumpkins. So, be right back, I'm going to have to clear them all up. After about an hour, lads, of just clearing pumpkins, we're finally ready. So just pop down whatever you want. At this stage, I really don't care what this date thing looks like. I'll put down some thematic things, and I won't. I love those plants actually, so I'll put them down purposefully. Very demure. So yeah, you've 4 sections for Sally. God, we don't have any space for any of these things. We'll just put down some of the pumpkins, I suppose. I'm kind of cheesing it a little bit. Oh. So put down 2 or 3 of things. I can't remember the actual requirement. And you should be fine. I'll put down this lamp. It's actually really nice, I think. Again, can't wait for cross save to come, because then we'll actually be able to plant and decorate things a lot easier. I'm playing on console, and it can be a little bit annoying doing this. Black Parade umbrellas, and then you have to put the holiday tree portal. Now, I presume this is a glitch, because when you go to Sally, you don't see it. So what you actually have to do, lads, is you have to put it back into your inventory, go back to the quest, and then the tree will be there. So it's a little bit of an oversight, but hopefully if you're stuck on that, just take the tree, put it in your inventory and pop it back down again. We're trying to get to Sally and we can't actually pass, but oh my god, I need to actually design this a lot better. But anyway, give her the cookies, give her the apples. She'll be ecstatic. She's very happy with all the hard work we've just done to help rekindle her romance with her one and only Jack Skellington. And then you just have to wait for Jack to arrive. Jack is going to slowly, and I mean slowly, saunter up. Here he is, he's coming eventually. Like, lads, he literally was just the far cry away from the valley. Like, I'd say Mulan probably came here and back and here again in that time that it took him to walk. But anyway, so they're just going to apologise to each other. They're going to be very adult about it. We love to see it. We love to see it. But yes, lads, this is the end part of Uncanny Romance. Well, actually, it's not. There's going to be a nice little bit towards the end. So he gives her the stones. She's happy out. The most romantic thing you've ever given me. So the bar has been set, ladies and gentlemen. Come Valentine's Day, expect from your Disney adult partners a stone. But the last bit is you actually have to put down a picnic blanket. And if you've been following this video thus far, you'll know that space is quite limited in this area. So we actually do need to remove things and plop the blanket down again, which is the bane of my existence, but sure luck. So Sally will give you this massive ass picnic blanket. I presume is just to help with the cinematic of taking a photo. But yeah, once you plop the blanket down, you should be good to go. So she'll pop it down for you. It's just a simple blanket. It's actually not really that thematic.
I'd like to talk again.
And this is actually nice in the new patch. You can actually like tilt it very, very easily, which is a nice feature.
Making this up as I go.
But isn't that's like a really cool frame? Milan, get out of the way. So there you go, lads. We're just going to take a cheese and... Okay, Jack had a better pose at the end, but we'll saunter on, we'll move on. We don't have time for this, we have plenty more quests to do. But yeah, those two have rekindled their Uncanny Romance, and that is the first of Sally's friendship quests done. Thanks very much for bearing with me, lads. A lot of DIY needed in my valley. It seems like the game is up to the challenge of calling me out on my messy behaviour. I need to clean things up. Till then, thank you very much for checking out the video, dropping comments, likes, shares, all that good stuff. Please subscribe to the channel if you see fit. And as always, look after yourselves, be good, and I'll see you in the next one.